everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Today is Invasions. Week 11, day 1. So today, of course, we're going to be starting up with that, and that's going to be a good bulk of what we do, and then just go into a little bit of delves. We're almost completed with All Seeing Eye, actually. We could get it done in 2 days if we go flawless, or most likely it's going to take 3 days because there's no way we're going to go flawless in that faction. But yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. And as far as the alternative on the invasion team, you would basically just go Mang first slot and just put supporting troops around that. There's no other weapon that you could replace that with other than Sun and Moon, because there's no other yellow weapon that hits everything other than Sun and Moon. Most people don't have Sun and Moon, though. But yeah, you just build the entire team, just scrap it, and go into like a hero using Mang, Dark Maiden, the Ray Troop, and like one other thing would be your team. Alright, we got a Valraven. Still have to deal with those until we have 4 towers. He better not get full mana. Can still lose them. That would be a lot of battles if so. Every single time, of course, is 2 of them. Oh, no, he got full mana. Well, he's already gone. Don't you dare. Oh, we already lost 2 battles. Well, that didn't take long. Hopefully we won't need those 2 battles, but that did not take long at all. We are 1 minute in, and we lost the Valraven. Not much we could do about that, though. This team has a lot of yellow creation, which is going to be annoying prior to reaching 4 towers. It's going to be, we have a 100% chance of getting them once we do reach 4 towers. Yeah, maybe we should get rid of Diviner until then. Oh well, not that big a deal. But that doesn't mean we're not getting too far in invasions unless we get a bigger pack. We might, because I don't know how far my guild's gonna go. And we're still missing 1 person as well. So if anyone wants to join the guild, we still do have a spot if I'm not mistaken. I'll go double check in a second. I don't think any of my recruiters got it. But if anyone's interested, let me know if you could do the requirements. Well, you can go get Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer only takes... You can get in a week if you were to farm it, like, heavily. You have to farm it very, very heavily, though. It takes about 20 to 60 hours to get a Dawnbringer, which is technically possible in a week. Yeah, if you just keep playing Arena over and over again, or once you have Fair Shra, you can pretty easily do it at a higher rate. But yeah, if anyone wants to join the guild, we do still have 1 spot, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do. We have, let's see, where's our requirement thing? Right over there. 1 million gold, 300 trophies, 1,500 seals, all Guild War battles, getting at least 40k plus in Guild War battles, level 3 Sentinels, and level 3 during all the guild-related events, so raids, invasions, and Guild Wars. But yeah, if you can do that, we do still have 1 spot available for anyone interested. Anyways, back to the invasion. You know, I might go buy an extra pack thing. Let's see, how's my guild doing so far? I can't tell how far they really are. How many zeros do we have? So many zeros. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. Okay, let's go get the extra pack, I guess. We might need it. Yeah, we'll go for the extra one. I'm not going to go all the way because we don't really need the legendary ingots, but that'll be enough to send him once. Which will also work with the fact that we slightly ascended the other one too. So let's go upgrade this guy. Also make him slightly more effective. But I mainly need it for the slightly more battles. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Hello? You should be upgradable. We got 5 copies of you. There he is. That image just looks so weird. I'll go for that. Or at least so unnoticeable. At least compared to the other troop. The other troop has amazing art. Okay, go out, go out. And he's all good to go. Let's go back to the invasions. Yeah, it's weird this time around, too. This is the first invasion for a very, very long time where the invasion troop actually has no skull mitigation. Normally they give it to it, but this time they didn't. What do you replace Dawnbringer with? You replace it with Mang in first slot, or you use Sun and Moon if you're going to bother using this team. Move the brand down. Get Diviner. He's a mean little guy. Oh, don't be so mean on him. What do we need here? We need that red. I always feel so bad removing red because every team I ever use needs reds, but this one does not. Or at least not heavily. How did you not get full mana? Well, plan B. Do that, dead. And then we'll just kill it off Dawnbringer randomly. Also, hello everyone. Didn't even say hellos. Hello William. Hello Captain. Hello Paul. Hello Dragon Ball Z fan. Hello Marcelo. Hello Zeddicus. Hello Kimberly. Hello Base. Hello Gustavo. Hello Matthew. Hello Marcelo. I already said Marcelo. Hello Demon Ritual. Hello Questor. Hello Gamer. And that's everyone. And hello everyone else. But yeah, I think tomorrow's event, we're not going to go too far with it. I think we're going to do what we did last event and just do the minimum and just get it up slowly over time. Because we're about to have All-Seeing Eye completed in the next few days. And then after that point, we have no other delves to really do other than completing out... You better not escape. Other than completing out Perfect Faction of... what's that one called? The Crypt. But, yeah, we're kind of going to be at a dead end, so we might as well just go do the Hall of Guardians up naturally. And then just max the other one as soon as it comes out. And then we'll just keep throwing our battle attempts at trying to get so lucky at the Crypt that we don't need to throw any upgrades at it. I don't know if that's even possible. Everyone who I believe has completed it so far has done it with enough upgrade to survive the true damage shot of the last battle. We haven't even reached the last battle yet. But the problem with the last battle is if you don't instantly kill the true damage guy, he one-shots everything. Unless you got enough upgrades to have enough HP. In which case, he'll two-shot everything. Yep, we got mail. Oh, that's probably just the invasion mail. That's one nice thing about invasions, too. You get, like, a little extra reward onto every single little milestone. It's not much, but one of them actually is an orb. I think almost the free battles end up reaching it, too. Or they probably do, but how many you end up getting. Is the Mythic Friday in gem chests? No, it's in every chest except gold keys and event keys. But yes, it would be in gem keys then. It'd be in Glory, Gem Guild, and VIP chests is what it's in. Same as they always are. Hello, Travis and Rodrigo. Welcome. But yeah, this event week actually gave quite a few somewhat decent things too, even though we're not using a single one of those right now. But it gave that new troop that came out through Glory, and it also gave the new weapon, which it's a little bit more inconsistent, but it's more powerful when it actually lands. So I don't know if that trade-off is actually worth it or not. Probably overall it is. Can I please show the upcoming Mythic? Sure, I can go over to Mythic. Salty's going to be going over it tonight, but I can go bring up the image of it of what it's currently going to be. There's a possibility they may change it from that. Even what she shows it as, it might change slightly, but yeah, I'll go show it real quick for after this battle. I'll go bring up a little image of it. It doesn't seem too good, from what I can tell. It's still going to be a really hard divine counter, but you would never use it outside the context of a divine counter. Which makes it very limited on when you would actually use it. Alright, let's take that. That should be enough damage. If it actually give it to us, here, I just have a skull. Oh, I forgot, you have 75% reduction. That's not going to work. That will, though. But yeah, let's go bring up the Mythic. I don't think I've shown it at all yet. I didn't show it on the earlier video this morning. But 1 second. It's buried somewhere here. I'm going to make a little tab for it wherever it is here. That's not it. That is it, but not the right screen. Loading. There it is. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. Show only spoilers, because I want the upcoming troop. Move it to its own tab. If it'll move. There it goes. It's not loading now, though. Load, load, load. Okay. Let's see. Minimize all that. Don't need that. And figure out where on earth this window capture is. Okay, window show. There it is. Should be. And is that it? That is it. Okay. So let's go make this big and actually go and show it then. Move that down if it'll let me. And click on the right one. Okay. So, that's her image. That is not her stats. That is her stats. There we go. But yeah, here's the Mythic. Let's enlarge it some so it's actually readable. And Fallen Valdis. It is a Mythic from Droxzoom. It is a undead Mystic. Interesting. They actually made it undead. Didn't realize that aspect. It deals magic +7 damage to all enemies. Explodes 3 Doom Skulls, which is only relevant if there's, well, Doom Skulls on the board. Also, the fact that it explodes them doesn't really make a difference. It could be explode or destroy. It'll do the same thing because, well, they're Doom Skulls. Boosted by divine enemies, and then it silences all divines. So the big issue with this is there's normally not a lot of Doom Skulls on the board. Even if you had a Doom Storm or something, they would just naturally get taken. So a little bit of a weird mechanic in that regard, because she also shares color with most of the things that currently create a lot of Doom Skulls. The only thing you'd really use it with would kind of synergize is a brown generator with this using Bloodhammer. Could end up working. But the most relevant aspect of this is it silences all divines. And unless they're using a Voice of Orpheus, that is pretty much just a complete disable to most Divine teams. There are some Divine variants that do have immune to silence in it, like Diviner on Divine teams has immune to silence, and a few others. But yeah, that can definitely be pretty annoying if you're just using like Divinia, Diviner Spala, Infernus, Ubistet, Ketris, stuff like that. Some of the more standard Divines that get used these days. But yeah, it has some potential. It's kind of going to be like a bulkier version of Silent One that's just used against pure Divine teams. But overall, it's not really going to be anything too special. It also gets to disease a random enemy when matching purples. That's pretty underwhelming. It has Undying, which is pretty underwhelming. And it summons the Dark Storm when an enemy dies, which I feel like you'd be using brown a lot more than you'd be using purple or blue with this troop. So that's not too relevant either. But yeah, it just seems a little underwhelming for the most part. I don't even think it's going to be good enough to really make people stop using Divines at all. Because, well, it's just not going to do much other than the silence. And it seems like it has mana accumulation, but more often than not, it's not going to have any mana accumulation. Just because even if you can get that full amount of explosions, that's 7 Doomskull explosions. When will you ever have 7 Doomskulls on the board? That is almost never unless you're using like a Doomskull Storm or something like that. It's about the only time you're really ever going to have it. That or if you're actually using a converter. But you can't use Glaceon. It's the exact same color. Bloodhammer's half blocked. And most of the other options that aren't really that blocked are kind of useless. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to really be used much. But, I don't know. I would say it's one of those kind of mythics you would skip for the most part. Unless you had an absurd amount of resources like we do. But, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that over the top to me. But that is the new Mythic, nonetheless. Anyways, that's that. We're going to minimize this back and move this back to the corner. And that's coming out this Friday. Okay. But yeah, I almost feel like the new troop that came in through Glory is going to be more used than the new Mythic. Also, it's not even going to increase the star level of Droxzoom or anything either. Droxzoom has like 0 troops in it. That kingdom. Oh yeah, it does have pretty cool art though. What do we need here? I guess we'll just take the skull. Let's take the green to the skull. Get herself a full Diviner 1 turn early. And just throw that onto a full Dawnbringer, I guess. And we just throw it from there. Oh yeah, the new panda thing, the Urska thingy, whatever that thing is, it is insanely good. Like, it's even stronger than I thought how strong it was going to be. Like, it is way over the top. I wonder what they're going to give that trait to in the future. Any of you who are around when traits first came out, it feels exactly like how powerful 100% true damage was on skulls when that first came out on, like, commons and everything. That's what that reminds me of. And I'm really curious what they might add it on in the future. Because whatever they put it on is instantly going to be insanely good. It doesn't even matter anything else that it does. It's just automatically going to be good. And assuming if the other things it does is actually good, it's going to be really good then. But, Yeah, we'll see if it's going to be unique on it for a while or what, but anything that gets that trait is going to be very, very, very strong. Okay, we'll go and stick a yellow down. The last little bit of mana for Dawnbringer. We're almost to the point where we don't have to deal with these things anymore, which is going to be nice. Then we can just deal with towers. We'll go to that there. Get a Dawnbringer at that. I'll move that, why not? Dawnbringer, Skull's kind of pointless unless we get it for free. Okay, we did get it for free. Throw Dawnbringer, throw it a hit. Actually, I didn't even need Dawnbringer. I should have just, I guess we kind of did, because now we can do that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the only real big issue with the new troop is it's hard countered by Impervious. One kind of interesting thing you can do, though I haven't bothered testing it yet, but I'm pretty sure you can do it. I know you can do it with other mechanics. But even if something only has immune to Hunter's Mark, you can enrage your first slot, or that panda thing, and that enrage will then allow you to Hunter's Mark them through their immunity. The only thing that you can't do that to is Impervious, because that's immune to stun as well. Okay, I'm gonna waste my thing just to kill this. We already lost one Valraven. We do not need to lose another. So we'll go to that. We create way too many yellows to not kill Valraven immediately. Actually, we'll take that. Why not? Grab that, throw a hit, get our true damage down, and just throw this into his skull. We'll do it. Thank you for the skull. And Dawnbringer for the clean. Yeah, I find it funny that Crimson Bat and Crimson Arrow both have the same Crimson theme to them. And they both have the same mechanic theme. Hello, Zach. Welcome. So really quick, what's the idea with your team? What would you replace Dawnbringer with? For those that don't have it. You'd either replace it with Sun and Moon, or you would go and reorient the entire team to be able to run a first slot Mang. You would just run it with Titan, with Armor, with Enrage, and just kill everything with first slot Mang while using support troops to keep it alive. Like with Dark Maiden and the Raid troop and one other troop is basically what you would use. But you could just replace it with Sun and Moon. Somewhat similar, but you don't have Barrier. Damage will be similar. Barrier will not. But I would probably just go first slot Mang, how you would normally do pretty much any of them. You would start with Sun and Moon or something like that, or Dawnbringer or any of the other kind of AoE weapons, just to clear through these earlier ones easier or quicker. And then you would switch over to Mang once you finally need those higher stats to kill them out with. Pretty much everything in the game dies to Mang. If you're ever going into higher stats, Mang Titan destroys everything. There's almost nothing that it doesn't kill. Yep, I meant to click that. One nice thing about this protective troop right here is we can actually use it to remove barrier, which is quite handy. What do we need here? We'll go do that. We can only remove barrier from first slot, but if they're in first slot, then we can. Okay, all that we can't really use. I guess we'll take a brown. He'll have full mana next turn. We'll use that to get rid of barrier. Actually, you know what? Let's use this to get rid of barrier. We're just talking about it. Might as well use it. Do that. Try for extra turn, didn't get it, but we just Dawnbringer and dead. Will the devs ever add colorblind assistance into the game? They have tried doing that in the past, whenever anyone has reported issues with colorblindness, and they've tried doing as many things as possible in that regard to fix that. But I don't know, you'd have to bring more of it to their attention, and hopefully they'll do something in the future to whatever currently is not really working that well with it. But yeah, they have done stuff in the past to fix it. Not most of them. Most of the more recent stuff, I don't think they have been. Mainly because they haven't been getting as many reports, I think, or something. I'm not sure. They definitely reported to support, or even just on the forum, and they'll probably do something about it again. If you know of any specific things that are a problem. I'll go take the purple down. How do you get the speed so fast? You click on options, and then you click on graphics, and then you click on 4x speed. Or you change whatever your speed is to 4 times. And then click apply, and then you have quick speeds. But yeah, earlier on in the game, you do want to start playing it at a lower speed, but once you get a hang of it, just put it to 4 times. Because anything less than 4 times is just less resources. since you could be having it on 4 times and winning super quick. Okay, what do we need? That's what we need. That he got it right on time. I love those enchants. And he keeps getting an additional 2 each time too, which I believe can hit himself. It just hits any 2 random allies, which does include himself. He is a random ally. If it said other allies, it wouldn't, but it doesn't. Take the skull. Ideally, we'd get mana off of something. That's still not enough. Take the other one, get a Dawnbringer, go from there. Okay, he took my brown I needed. Guess we'll take a green surge into the skull poke. One less thing to deal with. Get rid of all the purple. And I guess we'll just Dawnbringer it. Oh, excuse me. Let's kill that immediately. With 4 times damage. And more than enough. Another Dawnbringer. Actually, I don't even need that Dawnbringer. I should probably just be getting his mana up. Now I'm blocking it. No. Okay, let's take a brown. That'll get that to full. And then we'll just hit it a few times. With like a green convert. And we'll kill it before it barriers. Oh, should have taken those blues. He might actually get full mana. He just got full mana. And I can't stop that. He's going to get barrier. We can easily get rid of it, though. So he does that. He still leaves plenty of skulls here and there, so that'll get rid of that little barrier on him. Take a red. Oh, should take a brown. He does shuffle us them, so we'll go to that. And now let's kill it with Dawnbringer. Or with the raid troop guy. I mean, I keep calling him raid. The invasion troop, I mean. Same difference. They're both useless tier troops that only get used for 1 week. Doesn't matter what we call it. Because we'll never use it again after 1 week unless they ever add a new game mode that has towers and bosses in it. What do I recommend using blue orbs for? 10 star, 11 star, and plus kingdoms is what I would advise using them for. Or legends that you love using. Either or. And that's any legend. It doesn't have to be a base legend. But I'm mainly using them for kingdom upgrades, even though I haven't used a single one yet. But I will be pretty soon. I just don't want to start using them too early, because once kingdoms start reaching, like all of them start reaching 10 star plus, we're going to be needing a lot of orbs, that is for sure. So I'm kind of stocking up for that point. Because once that does finally start to reach here, there's no way we're going to be able to keep up with the rate of new content coming in. Like, there's not going to be enough orbs in the game to constantly keep getting all the content up. At least not immediately. Okay, he gains barrier off that. I almost just want to remove that barrier right now. So that's probably going to be what we're going to do here. We'll just go take the brown. Ideally, that would have actually hit one. We'll just go get a nice destroy there to get rid of that, and then we can just Dawnbringer kill him, and that should be enough boost ratio. And it is 33. Oh, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, Treasure Gnome Weekend with plus 400 gold. That is a lot of resources, isn't it? You basically get 1,000 gold per battle, plus you can find gnomes at a quicker rate instead of having to do PvP or something. Yeah, it is a kind of nice combination. I mentioned both those things in the video, but I didn't even think about that. that actually is a combination that works pretty well. I wish it would have been for PvP too. There's so much gold that could be earned from it. I guess they're starting to catch on to the fact that people are actually farming with Firebomb team thing. And it's just too much gold maybe to add it to PvP. I wouldn't be surprised if they never added to PvP again. The plus 400 gold thing. Plus 400 gold is actually better than a Cedric Sparkle Sack in the gold farming team. Not much better. I believe it's an extra 100 gold per battle or so, or 200. But still, that's more gold than what it would normally be. Okay, and then we just one-shot it. And down it goes. Once each kingdom troop type has been done, do you think they will recycle them through? If so, will they be in the same order? Probably not. I don't think they would ever cycle them through. I think they're just going to keep adding and adding and adding and adding, even after they've kind of done each one once. But we'll find out. I don't really know, because it hasn't happened yet. Though, if it doesn't keep cycling around, it's going to be pretty convenient, because we'll already have basically all of them maxed. And then we wouldn't even need to throw that many battles. Though, the only problem with that, though, is it would decentivize people to actually throw as many battles. Because we would already have the content. So what would be the point in spending the gems to get the new content. You would only do it for the battles. And there's going to be a really bad incentive system with that. Because a lot of guilds will not want to do it then. What do we need? We'll go and throw that right there. We don't get any boost ratio, but it's only a 1 time. So we only get 1 extra HP and armor per yellow it destroys. It's not really even that needed. All this looks horrible. We'll stick a skull, I guess. There goes that. Does basically nothing. Try to put a mercy on here. It doesn't look like much. I guess we'll... Oh, I could have taken that turn. Should have. Could have given us alignment somewheres. But we got our thing. Let's just one-shot that guy. Get like a little Dawnbringer down to get rid of that. And we'll use the actual ability for it next time. That'll be full Diviner as well. And we should be able to get a kill. Come on, get full mana, go. And you still don't have full. There we go. That should be enough. And dead. Yeah, Dawnbringer is 1.3 million souls. The way to farm it is to constantly keep playing Arena, or alternatively, you can go get a Fair Shra, if you have a Fair Shra, either crafting it from Soulforge or just randomly finding it, and then do a team like Dragon Soul, Fair Shra, Azurus, and Umberwolf, and just farm that into first challenge of Indian Fields or any other location where you can where you can 3-shot it. You do it on Warlord 2 difficulty and 3-shot the battle with Dragon Soul. Do that on green. But yeah, alternatively, you can just keep doing Arena and Arena over and over again with the Runic Blade. Runic Blade's the weapon you use before you have Dawnbringer for Arena. It's basically just as strong, just slightly slower. Has it been confirmed this week? Is it going to be a Vault event? I'm pretty sure it is, though we won't know if it's 100% confirmed until like a day before or so. We don't know that for sure about any event, but there's a pretty good chance. Okay, we'll get a Dawnbringer down. That's almost enough to kill. Actually, we can go kill it if it doesn't ruin this. And, oh, it kind of ruined it. We'll go and just get rid of that. Trying to leave all that there so we can take a random skull. Didn't work out, though. He's going to have full mana. We could one-shot the other guy and then just throw Dawnbringer. Oh, we don't even need it. We just do that and then throw the other hit on him. And we're almost at 4 towers. So we don't need to deal with Val Ravens anymore. Also, we're about to get another orb, too. What do we currently have? We got our Vault Key. We got our 1 orb here. Please be a blue. Our most recent orb actually was a blue, other than that pure green thing. And there we go, another blue. That's what I want to see. Hopefully we get that every time. I think that's actually 2 blues in a row as well. I wish we could get it on major orbs where it really matters, but smaller ones are fine, too. Anywhere where we get a blue is fine. I wish there was a way to craft blue orbs out of anything. It doesn't even matter what the resource is. Just getting blue orbs somehow. There's no 100% chance way of getting them from anything. You just have to go with the Chaos Orbs and just hope you randomly get the right one. Okay, we'll go hit this on... I don't even know which one of these is the most intimidating. I guess the AoE guy, because he can start to stack a lot of damage very quickly. Though we do have Dawnbringer currently, so I guess that wouldn't matter as much. I am going to be switching into Mang. I'm just using this for the earlier battles. Probably all of today, maybe even part of tomorrow. But at some point tomorrow, we will switch into a Mang team with Titan and everything. Most likely. Right, we'll one-shot that guy. Do something to get rid of his barrier like that. And then we just go throw a Diviner into anything. Oh, before we do that, let's move that. Skull, do we just let him have it? I guess so. We go with this, get a really nice yellow alignment somewheres, like on nowheres. Should probably double check to see if we had one first. We have it on red, not really the greatest amount of mana right there, but it gets us going again. And that is enough to kill. Oh, I could have just scolded him too, I didn't even realize he was that low already. 2 more, and then the final one. Yeah, I keep underestimating how many gems we keep getting per week as well. It actually is a pretty decent amount. And if we use them a bit more conservatively than we have been, we could actually start growing our gem stack. Lately it has been slightly dwindling, but if I use them a little bit less often, like tomorrow we're not going to be using too many, I don't think. We could potentially max out the kingdom, but I don't think I will be. We're just probably going to do the most minimum amount of battles to get every reward, and that's it. And the only reason I still do keep doing that for all the events is mainly because we need the orbs, obviously. Orbs are about the only way to really level troops in the end game, because you need those blue Ascension orbs for kingdom upgrades and everything. They're so valuable. Okay, we're just gonna double remove those since they both have barrier. That'll give us Diviner, which will hopefully give us some kind of alignment, which we can just go use to get a bunch of mana. Move that over. And what else we need? I guess we just take a nice blue, cascade into a purple would have been great, but go do that like right up here. And we can just throw Dawnbringer into something else. Actually, at this point, we might as well just get double kill on the other guy. So we'll do just that. Move that over, move that over, move that over. Okay, maybe I should have just went the Dawnbringer route, but yeah, he's gonna do that. We Dawnbringer, that's way more than enough damage. Oh, I didn't even realize. How did you get so much damage? This thing had to have hit a magic buff then. Yeah, it did. Forgot about that. It can hit magic, 1 out of 3 chance. And it's very useful when it does, because that's, well, helpful. It has either cleanse, enchant, or magic buff. I almost forget about that because it's just so good on its own, but it does have that nice buff going with it that it can occasionally occur. And when it does, it is very helpful in any battle. And this is the last battle I believe we have until we hit 4 towers, which means no more Valraven escaping. We only lost 1 so far, though. Only 1. But it's really unfortunate that we lost any at all. I'll throw that down. Get a nice hit on... should probably hit the true damage tower. There is 2 of them instead of 1, but they're more threatening than the armor guy. All he's going to do is tank a little bit. It's not too important. So, did he get a magic buff? No, you did not. Wow, we really got a magic buff. We had to have gotten like 2 magic buffs the previous battle if there was that big of a difference in the magic. Wow. Okay, we'll go and throw down the first, and then we just have to deal with this thing. Oops, forgot his turn. But, oh well. It'll die to nearly anything at this point. Just go throw a Diviner into the final guy, if he can even get that much. Probably not, but we're still going to try. Almost. 1 mana short, really. Well, we'll take a Skull, and then we'll Dawnbringer just to get rid of his barrier. And then kill it with this. And dead. There we go. Okay, let's go check our mail. We should have a bunch of random gems in there, plus the orb. What do we get from Tribute? 8. Could have been better. Alright, let's go claim all these 1 by 1. 10 gems, 15 gems, 20 gems, and then we have whatever this orb is. Come on, 3rd blue in a row. That is the exact opposite of a 3rd blue in a row. Oh well, it's only a matter of time before we broke our streak. And did we still have a battle left? I think we did. Pretty sure we did. Yes, we do. Let's go do that. And hopefully randomly get a Valraven that's invisible. What banner am I doing with this team? That's actually a good question. I believe I'm using the minus purple banner, which is +2 yellow, +1 red. It's a banner I don't use too often, which is why I can't remember it exactly right now, but I'm pretty sure I am using the minus purple banner right now of +2 yellow, red. I think that's the banner. We'll find out right after this. It's like that one unicorn banner or something, I think. Forget what's on it or what it's called. He'll have full mana regardless of what we do. Ideally, we take a green or brown right now. Didn't I just convert out brown? Probably. I need to not do that. But we'll take that over, go get Dawnbringer, and go from there. It's either that or I went into get Diviner up. One of the two. Also, what's with all these brown greens? Now, we're going to get rid of the barrier with that. And then we just hit all of them for full damage. They'll have full mana automatically next turn, so I don't need to take our mana. We can take whatever. They'll skull us, that's fine. Get a good Diviner on literally anything would be great here. I guess we'll just do it onto purple. Take another purple. Take a... Oh, we'll let him have that. He can take all the skulls he really wants. The front line is pretty tanky. I wish I had a higher skull reduction, though. I guess 40% is still okay. Take the blues. That'll give us Dawn. You are not enchanted. We actually need to go take your mana, so we'll do it manually. I guess we could use this other ability, too. But let's go kill that before it does something. So we'll get rid of all these reds so we can go one-shot it with this ability. Just make sure we take everything else off the board first. Get right back to full. And then kill it before it barriers. And we might as well just go down the one-hit route the entire time. Keep converting things that aren't brown or green. and then simply just go one shot each time. Okay, we'll take that over, get it on, bring it down. And 71, wow, Diviner has been hitting magic. And we did get 2 more battles. Good job, Invisible Valraven. There we go. Is it time to give out last night's redeem code? Yeah, we'll have 2 redeem codes tonight. And yeah, I'll go give out the first one. And then we'll have the second one a little bit later. And then Salty will have more as well. Throw a Dawnbringer down. Get another Diviner going. We'll do it as soon as we finish out invasions. Alignment. Do we have you? Yes, we do. The down reds. Please stop enchanting and actually give a magic buff. Oh, yeah, actually, I think that was a magic buff. Right when I say that, I think she actually did. Wasn't paying attention. We'll go down last slot. That's another thing, too. It's we end up getting that nice little hit with it every single time. Because we keep getting that extra magic to make sure that we always are within kill range. Actually, at this point, we might as well just Dawnbringer twice. Instead of killing them a couple times over. Because we've got so much magic buff that's going to be enough to just one-shot them all. And there we go. We have one more battle unless we randomly find another Valraven. Hey, we even got an Arcane. Hello, Siplom. Welcome. Okay, what do we need here? We need that. Sure, we'll start with that. Take a Doom Skull. He'll take the other skull eventually. Hoping we can move that. Apparently not. Oh, I just gave him 5 times yellow. Luckily, that doesn't go to anything too strong. But we'll get Diviner up so we can actually start doing something. Go do this onto anything that will give us a lot of mana. And now we should be safe. So let's go move the rest of the stuff. Throw it on, bring it down. And now we can one-shot whatever we want. Now we'll let that live for now. I guess we'll kill out the one that's about to cast, so we don't have to deal with it. That's 1 mana away, so we might as well not even go for it. Let's go get rid of his barrier by doing that. And then we'll go Diviner the Browns, it looks like. And what do we do from there? I guess we go Skull we keep. We'll stick a yellow over, if it'll let me. It's still 2 turns away, though. I guess we could take this mess. Might as well. He'll Skull us again. That's perfectly fine. It's not going to die. Even if it does, it makes almost no difference. This guy needs to reach full mana so we can go get a kill. This needs to go reach full mana, too, so we can actually do something. So it's basically just wasting a turn at this point. So we'll do that. And now we can go do something. So we'll go kill out the True Damage Tower, the really annoying one. Get a nice... Oh, that's not the one I meant to convert out. I meant to click the blue, but luckily that still actually does something useful. But I'm pretty sure the other one would have been slightly more mana. Okay, we'll just go and Dawnbringer it now that we hit with Skull. And if we just get that guy back up, he will be the kill. But to do that, we'll need Diviner, because trying to do it manually will take too long. So we might have to, because I don't think we're going to get Diviner mana with how the board currently is. Looks like we will have to do it manually. Where'd all our mana go? We'll just take that. We'll do whatever. 1 mana, please. That's all we need. Go get our 1 mana. Go. Here we go. And dead. And unless it gives us 2 more battles, that is it. Yep, that's it. Unless we got that Valraven earlier. Unfortunate, but there we go. Anyways, that's that. Let's go and hand out a redeem code. And then we'll go and go do Delves. Let's see, where's all the redeem codes hiding at? Right over here. Also, that reminds me, I need to go ask Salty for more redeem codes, because we have almost no more redeem codes. We have enough for the rest of this week, I believe, and that's it. I should probably ask now, because by the time she gets around to it, it probably will be next week. Okay, where's the codes? Copy that. Mark it so we know we used them. Save it so we know we used them. Should be good. Now to actually check to see if it works. Give it to the other account as well, which desperately needs it. Oops. Yes, it does indeed work. Let's give it to the other account. Boom, boom. And let's give it to everyone. Paste it. Copy it. Wrong screen. And there it goes, go. Use that on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. The redeem code is found right over there and there. Above me and right to the right. The one I just posted into chat. And yeah, you just use it at the same place. Just click on the link or simply go to gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. I'll have another one a little bit later in the stream as well. And Salty will also have some in her. She'll be going over the new Mythic after this in about 45 minutes from now. But let's go and I guess clear out dungeons real quick, then we'll go head to Delves. We're probably going to do All-Seeing Eye. We already have this team selected. You know what? I guess we'll go do it. Let's go use the Skull Spam version of it, though. Where to go? Let's use this one. It might as well. It is the new troop. Might as well get some usage out of it. Probably going to mess around with it in PvP. Not because it's really good, but just for fun. Actually, is pretty good, though. Oh, no. The dreaded 50% score reduction. Luckily, it does really good cleanup. Do we have alignment here? Please tell me we do. We instant win the second we do, pretty much. And brown to green, right? Yes, you do. We won. It's over. The second we get that, it's over. That's pretty much how this team works. Or at least how that double combo works. Even with Diviner Spallo nerfed, it's almost no difference. Because you would always Forest Guardian first to begin with. Now, we'll get a Stargazer in there. That'll one-shot us up. Actually, even without Hunter's Mark, we pretty much have one shot on these things. We'll go take the yellow over. You're supposed to get full mana. What are you doing? Go take a green. Hopefully have alignment on this. It's got rid of all the purples we needed. Luckily, the greens are still there, but it's not in a way that we could use them. I'm still going for it. That didn't work as good. What's he gonna do? He does nothing. That's what he did. Yeah, we'll stick another skull, I guess. We're not frozen on green. Move that over. Take another skull. Each one will just one shot every single time. He's gonna get Christinex. Oh, I forgot. You summon a billion things. You have anti-skull spam built in. Oh, now I can't even take my skull because I just moved it. Okay, let's take her to full mana and then wait. So we'll do that. Get a kill. Throw this ability down, get a kill. And keep doing that until the whole team is down. Don't do it again. Okay, this should be a win. And it would stick any skull. And that's not enough damage, apparently. Stone Skin, the bane of our existence. You just killed our troop. What are you doing? Yeah, this was a bad idea. To try using this team for this entire thing. It's definitely a bad idea. PC doesn't have freeze anymore. Oh, we'll take a poke. We'll go and just move that down. Throw down a skull extra turn. Take the other extra turn. And then just kill away, I think. Yeah, no problem. For the code. What tier did I buy invasions? Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5 is normally what I do raids and invasions to. Really just depends. This time we went with Tier 4. Last week we went a little bit excessive with it because I forgot you could just use an orb on the final one. Which I should have done. Should have bought Tier 4 and orbed it. I wasted like an extra 700 something gems, but oh well. Okay, and it was kill it with Skull. Hey, Lady Dragonheart, glad you can make it. Okay, all that went down. Don't need to do anything more with that. Let's go head to dungeons. Also, anyone just getting here, make sure to use the redeem code. Should still be active. Probably will be for about another 10 minutes or 15 or so. But yeah, let's keep going with All-Seeing Eye. We're getting there. We're almost maxed on Eye. See what the middle battle is. Bullets, of course, because why would it not be? Guess we're going to go take the long ways around. Oh, and then we have to deal with Giant Toadstool. And getting transformed by Giant Toadstool does count as a death. But, oh well, let's go into this. Double check that we actually have Brownstorm active. I feel like I don't. Nope, we do indeed have Brownstorm active. Everything that should be active is active. And let's go into battle then. Codes are always active for like 10 hours. I don't think they go that long. They definitely don't go that long. Now we'll get an eye down, get another eye down. We get a hit on the back there, go from there. Get her a nice explosion down. That'll kill first slot. We get another eye. We get another explosion. And he just dies off instant kill, all for 1 Megavore instead of 2 Megavores. And let's not take the middle path. Let's go all the way around the long ways, just so we can go and be safe from the bullets. But yeah, if we can go perfect today and perfect tomorrow, we're done with All-Seeing Eye finally. There's a decent possibility that won't happen, but you never know. Alright, we'll take right over, kind of let that start getting up. Take a brown, though I forgot, taking a brown doesn't actually barrier us. It does, but it doesn't barrier our first slot. which doesn't actually protect us against the skull. But he does have 60% reduction, plus 1 stat per turn, so he is somewhat protected, just not gaining barrier from it specifically. I wish I could take that. There's no way I can right now. Let's go and silence, and that's about all that does, is a silence. I'll take skulls so he doesn't. Trying to get these browns. Oh, it doesn't even shuffle the blocks. I forgot about that too. They just kind of stay there blocking the entire time, at least until destroyed. Okay, that hits us pretty hard. Hopefully it doesn't kill one of our last 2. These 3 are really important. First slot doesn't actually matter. First slot dying is unconsequential to this team. Anything else dying would be bad. Also, the one thing it transformed is the one we need not to be transformed. Second slot's always the worst thing to go down. Good, okay. Now we can go use Weaver. First slot's about to die any second now. Probably right now. Okay, good. He didn't get an extra turn off it. So let's take a brown. Grab not another eye because we need to go clear some of them. Let's see. We'll go for it now. I did the same one over again. At least we got mana now. And it looks like that dies. Let's get a Weaver there. And true damage. Not enough damage. We need to go double eye at this point. We'll end up killing it through eye number 1. Get that down. Throw another Weaver at it. Still not enough mana though. So we'll go just take some greens, get another Weaver, and we'll be good to go from there. So he just gets that up. He now has Hellcaps. You can easily deal with that by eyeing him again. First slot, luckily, does not die. And even with his 5 attack, he is not going to kill us. We have very low durability, but it will not be enough for him. And they just keep going around. This battle's going to be a little bit annoying. Has Florian in it. Has that one cap thing in it. Purple is the main thing we need to make sure he doesn't get. But, I mean, we need to prioritize us taking brown more than denying him specifically from purple. Oh, good. We got a... That time hitting second slot actually wasn't that bad. Because Toadstool was the only thing that could have really messed us up in that battle. Now there's really nothing he can do for the most part. Only the cap is really annoying in this battle. Because of the transform that it has. The only problem now, though, is we can't actually do anything with him in that position. So let's take this brown. Hopefully it'll hit one of the back ones. And we'll go from there. That is exactly what we needed. It's the same thing it did previous battle. Hit second slot and then it hit third. I mean, fourth. And we just get web spinner right back. Infinite web spinners. Pretty much infinite. We'll take another brown over. Apparently not full mana, though. What else we move around? I don't want to give him a skull, obviously. We'll just go take our skull, I guess. Because if I took the other one, it wouldn't have given him one. I still need a Weaver. Oh, thank you. He answered my call. There we go. Oh, there's our Weaver. And it ends up instant killing, too, which makes it go a little bit quicker. Get another eye down. And then kill it with anything. And that is anything. And now the final battle. The true tests. And it is at 430 right now, so that's quite a bit of difficulty on it. Not as hard as the 500 one, but still pretty much the same. All of them from 400 plus are just gigantic stats. Absurd amounts that you would realistically almost never kill with actual mechanics. Okay. We'll go take a brown somehow. Luckily he left it. Luckily he didn't get a skull. Unfortunately, us taking brown doesn't actually barrier us, but that's, well, at least keep it slightly safer. Place it first slot or last slot or... Okay, there we go. That's one of them I needed. How did that not die? Oh, you have 0 attack. That's why it didn't die? Okay, then. That was just hit first slot again. That's not what we needed. Do we let our own first slot die? I think we do. Or not. Okay, he didn't go for it. Well, he's currently webbed because we just web spinnered him with a skull. Wait, we still webbed him with 0 attack? Interesting. I thought you needed to do damage. Oh, because we hit a doom skull or something in it, probably. But yeah, that's match. Even if he gets a summon, he's webbed, so it comes in with like 0 stats. Ah, why did he have to kill that? Well, I guess that doesn't make any difference on anything. And now all we have to do is eye him unless he wins right now. Which he sure tried. He hit a barrier away. And that's match. Anything we do will kill. And that kills. And we're back to a full team. That doesn't actually preserve it as a full win. Whenever we get a def, it still counts as a def, even if we resummon. At least in this game mode it does. Wow, 12 legendary ingots for that. That's pretty big reward for doing almost nothing. What's the minute? No, bullets! Go away! You're making us have to do longer delves. It's still slightly easier, but still. Don't make us have to walk around. There's a whole nother battle that can randomly destroy us. At least this faction does have 2 paths. There are definitely the factions, like every other faction other than this faction, where you have to take whatever path it gives you. Actually, oh no, we don't have Weaver. I was gonna say, let's just Weaver it. Nope, no Weaver to use. We'll go use this. That'll hopefully be enough to eye. This should hopefully die off of that. Perfect. But we didn't get the brown we needed. We'll just manually take it, throw eye at him, and that's that. That was easy. On to level 2. It's kind of funny. If you take this bottom path, it goes from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. That'd have been funny if the final battle was level 4. Snow Bunny, have we maxed you yet? Why do I feel like the answer is no, even though you've been out for ages? Nope, wait, you have been. I think we did it somewhat recently. We get 4 more renown. Back to the delve. Or the faction. Either or. Same difference. Well, kind of. The actual place is called a faction. The actual game mode is called a delve. So I guess there is a slight distinction between the two. What can you use for the last 2 troops if you don't have the last 2? Your team would just be completely built around eye. What kingdom is this? You would use Apothecary and something else. Because you have green-blue restriction. Your team is basically any frontline tank. Dragon's Eye, Apothecary, and 1 other support troop to go into your eye, or some kind of cleanup troop. Just to make sure that you can clean up whatever these things are. Right now we're using Weaver for that purpose. So you can use literally anything. Even Goblin would work. Ideally more like something like Grapple Pod or something, but literally anything for cleanup. Take the brown. Take another brown if we have it. Good. Throw an eye down at either of them. And it's pretty much match. Get that down. They'll skull us. Get our explosion. Get another eye down. Explode it. And dead. Actually, we don't even need to explode. Quicker just to take the skull. Battle number 3. Another easy one. Though it does give Entangle for the final battle, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be using Entangle with Web Spinner much. Or, you know, his actual skull damage. We can, but at this late in the delve, it does, like, nothing if we even try using it. Or nearly nothing. I'm just going to hope it doesn't hit. Actually, let me take a brown first. Let's get some more mana. And good, it doesn't hit the first slot. Let's go Weaver once. Gets full mana, kills that with the explosion. Then we just eye into anything. And, oh, I should have taken Skull. But, oh well, down it goes. And as that, final battle. Go into there. Everything should be good. Ubistet, maybe? Yeah, you can get away with Ubistet. Not in this faction, though. It's blue-green restriction. Ubistet doesn't have either of those 2 colors. But you definitely can in the other 2 factions if you want to use Ubistet. Skull, do we take it? I feel like the answer is no. So we'll let him do his thing. Take that brown. Take an eye. I wish you would have reached full mana there. That died. Ooh, and he stole my manas too off the board. This is actually looking a little bad. I'm actually just gonna take Weaver mana. He'll take a skull. Now I have to take a skull because we don't have brown. Oh no, we can take brown. Perfect. And that gives us Weaver mana too, which is really good. And we get our summon off of that. Perfect. Now we just need to go take browns. Oh, that died quick. Wow, did that last a while. He gets summoned, and then the very, very first possible chance he could die, he dies. Okay, please get a... Okay, good, we got a summon. I was going to say, if we didn't, we were just going to hit by another skull like that again. I'm actually going to take this brown down because I'm concerned of what might happen there. So play it safe, take the brown down, go from there. Didn't really get our surge or anything. What do we need? We need those 2 mana there. I guess we'll just take a, like, purple over or something. We'll take that over into brown. That'll give us eye. Oh! Oh! Well then. That happens. That's a thing that can occur in this faction. And that is why I said we probably wouldn't go perfect. Because that. Well, that didn't take long. We went from 3 troops to 0 in 1 turn because of that convert thing. I hate that so much. It's this troop in that last legend that always do that. Well, not always, but they have a lot of damage potential if they just go crazy like that with how many stats they have. And they just one-shot everything with skull spam. But yeah, very unfortunate, but not much we could do about it. Unless we had something to remove yellow. And even that won't fully fix it because we still have to deal with skulls. Oh, level 1 chests, nice. Let's just take the middle route because it's actually safe now. Well, somewhat safe. As long as we get a web on the blue and brown, particularly the brown. Cockatrice is a bit annoying. If this could eye him, that'd be great. Okay, not the right one, but oh well. Take another brown, try getting it down again. Really need to get Weaver up. Oddly enough, we can use this to mana generate for Weaver. If it would stop hitting the same thing, that would also be nice. But we'll go get a Weaver, go get our explosion, go clear the board, hopefully get a random brown and go from there. Not quite, but we'll take it that way. Oh, that gives them... No, never mind. That doesn't give them anything. We'll take a... Is there no way we can take brown? We can move it for next turn. So we'll do that. Take the brown over. Let him do his thing. That's fine. Throw an eye down on anything. That works. And then just Weaver him into whatever happens after. Okay. So we'll take a brown. Hit that up. That dies. That's fine. Can we do anything? I guess we'll take purple up, try getting a brown somewhere else. Take a skull. What? When did you get that much damage? What? Okay. I forgot about that. Dragon Eye solo, go! I think we're actually going to have to do that for the final battle. That's going to be interesting. Is that actually possible? I think it is. It's technically possible. We just have to get very lucky and have the most amazing board ever into always getting the Dragon Eye to hit first slot, which is probably very unlikely. But yeah, that happens. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention for a moment. Completely forgot how high that damage actually is. Like, normally that's not a threat at all. I think that's the first time we ever died to that type of damage. And speaking of that, we're about to die to Rockworm. No, we're not. We can move that over. Barely. Ever so barely. Could you imagine if that actually beat us? That would be hilarious. But no, not happening. Okay, final battle. Let's see how overpowered Dragon's Eye is. How about this? If we win this battle, they need to nerf Dragon's Eye. No, there's no way we win this battle. There isn't a single weapon in the entire game that could win this battle. Well, other than maybe Dragon's Eye. But we'd have to get insane luck. We'd have to have the perfect start. We already lost. Well, that was quick. Wait, not yet. We can move that. And then we can take this into a skull, or brown, I mean, to survive for one turn. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, come on. Hit first slot. Ah, that's not what we need you to hit. Come on, get full mana. Go. Hit every single most important troop. This has to hit first slot for us to have any chance right now. Okay, that's still a good target. Come on, hit one of those two. Nope, stop hitting them. I don't have any way to hit them. Let's see. We'll take the brown. We'll take, do we take this skull? I think I have to take the skull. We do 0 damage, obviously, but that's not the point. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, no, we can still get damage. I have to let him hit us for us to get damage. That's going to be awkward. The final of this battle is going to be, even if we somehow get to the point where we could almost have a chance to win, the battle's going to come down to us taking damage in order to get extra attack to try killing them all with. But I guess if it's all baby dragons at that point, it'll be pretty easy to take damage. Just prior to that, he can just one-shot us whenever he feels like it. All right, we'll take a brown here. Get an eye. Please hit first slot and stop hitting the last two. I don't think we're going to make it. We keep hitting way too many, not him. We need to get first slot with this. If we can get first slot with it, we pretty much win. And he's going to do his thing. We need to hit him too, eventually. But first things first. Hit one of them. Hit one of those two. It doesn't matter which. Just hit one of them. Okay, we're almost dead. Okay, we are dead. We're dead. We came close. Came very close. There we go. I almost got it with just eye. That's a lot of gold for just gold. And there we go. But yeah, we actually lost on 2 of them. Scratch that on 2 days. It's going to take like all week if it keeps doing that. But that's that. Crypt we're still going to bother doing eventually. It's just going to be really hard trying to get past the Pure team. And Hall of Guardians. I think we'll go to Hall of Guardians after All-Seeing Eye. And just ignore the fact that we can try attempting Crypt. The only problem is, the longer we don't do Crypt for, the longer I have to leave the kingdom unupgraded. because the second we get Crypt done, we can go and upgrade Sword's Edge to 11 star. The reason I can't do it right now is I can't upgrade Lady Marana, and until then, we won't be able to reach it effectively. I know, we could have won. We had a chance. That actually was pretty close. We almost could have won with just Dragon's Eye. If the Dragon's Eye hits would have been a bit better and he didn't get a double hit at the end there, we could have gotten it. But it came close enough. Did I do the Facebook character thing? You picked Good Dragon. Wait, did they do another poll thing on their social media? I didn't actually check. What's on their social media thing right now? I'll go check it real quick. Facebook. Gems of War page. Haven't been on Facebook for 2, 3, I don't even know how long. Weeks. I normally don't go on it forever unless I need to post something specifically for the channel. Let's see, 4.0 update, which they have pins. The new Mythic coming on their stream in a couple minutes. Another one on the stream. The event. Which of these 8 sparkling personalities are you? Tag yourself below. Armor Daddy, Frost Queen, Miss Klepto, Lava Bay, Good Dragon, Bandcamp, The Boss, Prom Queen. That is a funny list. I don't know, which one of these are we? Let's go bring it up real quick. Might as well. I think we already finished everything else we really need to do at the moment, so might as well go do this. Why not? Let's see. Why won't it let me make a big post of this? I want to make it larger. Let me make it larger. What are you doing, Facebook? Load. Come on, Facebook. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing? There you go. That's what I wanted. Let's go bring this up wherever that tab may be. Window capture. Oh, it brought up the right window. Okay, let's go see what on earth this is. Make it into full screen, or at least bigger than it is now. Okay, so what is this? Cold on the outside, warm on the inside, aggressively single, seems judgmental, actually a sweetheart. Probably not. Wants your wallet. Makes inappropriate jokes. Laughs super loud. Daddy's girl. Nope. Very intimidating. Fiercely protective. Just wants to be loved. Always the little spoon. Nope. Lays down on the law. Lawful good. Super vanilla. Always talks about his queen. I am definitely the exact opposite of vanilla, so nope. Good dragon. Big and scary. Super wholesome. Will help anyone in need. Too trusting. That definitely sounds like me. I am way too trusting in both of those other 3. Bandcamp. I have gone to Bandcamp many times. Creates pickup lines in the shower. No. Pretty but stupid. Needs babysitting. Plays, what is that? Wonderwall at parties. What is that? Am I reading that wrong? I have no clue what it is. The boss. Gets things done. Always turns up when they aren't invited. Has minions, not friends. Weird in a cool way. And prom queen treats them mean to keep him keen. Has over 6,000 selfies on their phone. I actually don't have a single one. Instagram famous, and actually the worst. Definitely, no. But yeah, I would say Good Dragon as well. That seems about right. Anyways, yeah, there we go. That was something they randomly posted on their Facebook a few days ago, or whenever that was. Where's the thing I'm trying to get rid of? There we go. Anyways, that's that. Let's go and, guess we'll farm PvP a little bit. Still haven't barely even touched it yet. That or we go do maps. The dreaded maps. I should probably go do that on the other account too eventually. That'd be a lot of free resources for our other account. Game, why aren't you loading chat? It's being all laggy now. You can't see chats. Oh no. That's weird. The game isn't lagging, but the Chrome is. That's strange. Anyways, I'll wait till that brings up chat. I can't read it until then. But until then, did all that. Yeah, let's just go do some PvP then. Here we have a really easy one. I guess we'll use this team, might as well. I do want to use Crimson Arrow some. Don't think we gave it much love this stream. Go and get rid of, I'll move that down. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm up against fire bombs. Oh well, we already started. Might as well kill it. Let's see, we'll go with that. Go with, and now we have nothing. We take one move, and there's nothing left. Okay, we'll go for this, and then we should be able to get the loop. And still no? Come on, you have to have it somewhere in there. Take that down. Take the other one down. Take the yellow. Throw the blue. How do we still have nothing on alignment? Still going. Oh, no, we do. We go for that. And then we go for the other one. And that should be matched. There we go. Yeah, my Chrome seems to be frozen somehow. I have no clue what happened with it. It's like frozen on that screen from earlier. It won't let me see chat now. Load already. Okay, let's just keep going with this. Keep using arrow on everything. Take the red over. Take a Stargazer. Should probably always go for that first if there's not an extra turn there. But I guess there was just an extra turn just sitting there. There goes Divinia. Divine, stop being annoying. And the Mythic's not even going to solve that problem. We'll move that over. We'll do Taker. We'll take the green down. He keeps getting way too much durability there. Especially with 75% reduction. I don't know why I went for this battle. It is going to take forever to kill through that. Unless we get some good alignment here. Oh, and we already lost first slot. Make it even weaker. And I don't even think we have alignment. I think it's bail time. No, not yet. Wait, we might be able to get it. As long as he doesn't win right now. Okay. We could possibly win off this board right here. What we need to do is this. That gives us alignment for this, ideally. Or it's supposed to. Then we move something down. Move that down. Take the other skull. Move that over. Go for the hit there. Haven't even killed Gorgolfa yet. Luckily that gains barrier. But it's going to die because of Yagwe. And now we're dead because there's no way we're coming back from that. We can barely even kill the Gorgolfa. Okay, retreat time. Okay, it still doesn't let me bring chat back up. Let me see. Won't even let me minimize the thing. Okay, there's plan B. Plan B would be go in here, go into YouTube. That's weird. I put it into its own window, but only the separate window of YouTube is actually frozen. So let me just go open up another instance of YouTube, and then I'll be able to bring up chat through that. So we'll go to that, go to Creator Studio. Oh, never mind, I don't even need to do that. I can just bring up my live stream. Oh, actually, I should probably go to the Creator Studio, or else it's going to make noise right now. It's going to make a bunch of noise. I'll be able to... There's the noise. Yeah, let me go bring it into the Creator Studio thing, just so I can see the full screen one. Or at least the bigger version of it. Live streaming, and that should bring us back to where we were. Yeah, the other Chrome window just like completely died. I don't know what's up with it. Okay, and there's chat. Now we can see it. It might just take me a second for the thing to catch up. There it is. Wait, Danny, what was your question? Could you leave it again? Whatever you mentioned. No, I never heard of a wander wall. No, I've never heard of that term before. What does it mean? Hello, Ruben. Welcome. Oh, you got Infernus as your first mythic. That is very lucky. Definitely a really nice one to have, that's for sure. Hello, M78. Welcome. Oh, it's a song. That makes more sense, given that it's a bard. What do we need here? I guess we take Skull. Actually, we don't need to do anything. Use Fire Bombs. We'll get the hit in there. And dead. Why must everyone be using a tank when I want to use Skull Spam? Though, never mind. He put his tank all the way in last slot, so I guess he's not actually using a tank. That does tend to happen a lot, though. Whenever I want to use Skull Spam, it feels like everyone just uses Gorgolfa and every other possible option. That's why I don't normally use Skull Spam. It still hasn't really recovered from when it was nerfed ages ago. I don't think it's ever really fully recovered ever since the Bone Dragon nerf. It's pretty much been dead since Bone Dragon nerf. There's still instances where you use it, And it made a little bit of a resurgence when Doom Skulls came in. But overall, it's still kind of underwhelming in most situations. Just because it has a lot of counters. Like a ridiculously, absurdly large amount of counters compared to other mechanics in the game. And the main two being attack reduction, skull mitigation, and Vachi, I guess 3, and entangle. Which I guess kind of counts under the category of skull reduction. It literally makes your skulls do 0. Oops, did I just get rid of my own alignment? Probably. Probably. Let's move that over. Ideally, we have it here, and if we do, we just keep it looping. Doesn't seem like we do, though, so we'll take that. I don't think that gives it to us. No, but we could still go for it and just do a follow-up. It might hit us 2 times. Oh, good agile. Double agile. Why can't you do that when we actually need you to do that? That'd be great. And now let's one-shot everything. Alright, we have no alignment over here. Let's go for the extra turn. Still no alignment on the convert. So never mind, we can just kill it with skull. Oh no, we can't because you have 60% reduction. And I guess we'll use the Hunter's Mark. That's one really nice thing that it does. If they do have skull mitigation, you can just Hunter's Mark the, or you end up getting that 30 extra damage to just wipe them out with, which is kind of cool. Crimson Arrow is actually thematically probably one of the coolest troops they've added all year, even if it's not the absolute best. The theme of this troop is really unique, fun to use, and what every single troop should be like. Unfortunately, we don't get nearly as many troops that are like that. But that's like a perfect new troop. Like something that's still really viable. It's not like insanely overpowered. And it just is fun to use. It has a lot of purposes. And just every single thing with it synergizes very well. Alright, so we'll just one-shot that. Hey, speaking of Bone Dragon, surprised people still even use that. Though in a particular instance where of this team, it's actually going to be very annoying against us. Because we do not want to be frozen on first slot. And he's about to freeze us the second we do anything against them. Like that. Luckily we still keep our turn because we actually turned off of a yellow, which wasn't frozen. Which is why we kept our turn there. Did you mention a Mang team invasion which you may use at higher levels? Mang, Dark Maiden, Ray Troop, and one other troop. I actually didn't really fully figure out which one the other troop is yet. Maybe even a second copy of the invasion troop. That or some kind of other support that will keep your hero alive. Oops, I forgot we're frozen. Off that starting turn freeze. I'll go for Skull Spam instead then. Oh, I didn't get a Stargazer yet, so it's not enough damage. We can actually get a Skull off it right there, so we'll do that. There we go. Oh, and somehow we hit an extra turn in that too. And a smash. That's what the team's supposed to do. If we could do that every single time, it'd be the best team in the entire game. Though it's very unlikely that we'll do that a lot. It just kind of happens sometimes. Oh, I've been putting all my manas into purple because I always was putting manas into purple. So I just keep putting my manas into purple. There's no real reason behind it other than the fact that I've always put mana into purple, so I haven't stopped. That's the reason why I do it. There's no actual reason. It actually makes the account slightly weaker. But we're the only account that has the highest purple mana surge in the entire game. Or at least even if there is another account doing that for whatever reason, we're probably a higher level than them. So we can definitively say we have the highest purple mana surge chance in the entire game. That's not really relevant too often, especially since our other percents are ever so slightly lower. But yeah, we do have the highest purple surge chance in the game. And whoever did it for the other colors probably have the highest for those as well. Oh, could have taken browns there. We do so much less damage without that thing in the top in the first slot. I should probably stop using this team. It's a lot of fun to use. It's just not that viable to use though. But it is really adorable. I love it in every way. The troop art's amazing. It's thematically works, and it's just overall really well balanced. Can we get something that's actually useful? Like every single thing we're taking is almost useless just because it's not giving us purple or yellow and green. Okay, we're just gonna do that just so we can kind of move into place. Take a skull, no more famine to deal with. And now we don't need to deal with the whole reduction thing anymore. So let's take a scroll down, go and kill it with this. Unless just want to throw this onto our other slot. But you know what? We're going to throw this on first and just go and hit it with like 2 skulls at once or something. Oh, perfect. Right there. And dead. Even without the attack buff, that would have been enough to kill. I know, I'll be giving out the second code, no worries. Actually, probably should give that out right now. Hey, I wonder what we will choose for our next battle. Firebombs, firebombs, or firebombs. I don't mind firebombs, though, that's for sure. But anyways, yeah, let's go give out code number 2. Let me go find it. Luckily, the screen that froze earlier is not the one that has the codes on it, so I can still reach those. Let me click edit. Let me click that. Mark it so we know we used it. Copy it. Paste it. Save it. Put it over here. Refresh the page. Let's see. Put it right there. Does it work? The answer is yes. Let me go use it for the other account real quick. And copy it one more time and give it to you guys. Okay, there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. And if you just go under your... oh, we got tier rewards? Oh, yeah, duh, from PvP. But underneath your settings menu is where you can find your invite code right over here. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. The redeem code is in chat, either over there or above. And the link is gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Or simply click on the link in the description, or the chat, I mean. And get the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And Salty will have some too. And I guess we'll go raid Salty now, unless you guys have any other questions or anything you want me to go over. And we'll be back same time tomorrow night, as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1.5 hours prior to now, tomorrow. And we'll go over the more invasions, do a little bit more delves, and probably do actually a lot more delves because we'll have the faction event. So we're going to be doing a bunch more in Hall of Guardians. We're not going to be maxing Hall of Guardians. I'm just going to do enough to complete out the event, and that's it, pretty much. And last time, I think we only needed tier 2 to complete out the event. I didn't even realize it was that easy, but it's really nice. Will Salty give us larger loot codes for the special occasion? I don't know, but you can ask her. Oh yeah, let me go get the link to her stream. One moment. Twitch. Actually, if I type in Twitch, I believe it goes directly to their page. Oops, not that. Why did you go into Twitter? Go to Twitch. Don't even use Twitter. Let's see. Twitch. There we go. And there's their page. Copy that. Mute it so it doesn't play an ad. Don't you dare play an ad. Mute. And there we go. Okay. And there you guys go. There's Salty stream. Salty stream is starting in 6 minutes if she's starting on time. Or 10 to 15 minutes if not. But yeah, she'll be streaming the new Mythic that's coming out. So if you want to go see the new Mythic in action, the one that's coming out this Friday, definitely go check it out. We'll, of course, be going over it on Friday when it actually gets released. But unfortunately, we can't go over it early because we don't have access to it. But yeah, we'll be doing the key opening for it on Friday. We'll be doing teams on it on Friday, streaming on Friday and Saturday, and all that good stuff. Normal things whenever a new thing comes out. I believe it's Gnome event too, so we'll be grinding that quite a bit. But yeah, anyways, hope you all enjoy the week. I will see you all later. Thank you all so much for coming down. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, I guess we'll see you all later. Hopefully tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time as always, 1 hour prior to now. But anyways, guys, see ya and goodbye.